All right, welcome back. It's still Journalist Hangout. All right, let's talk about APGA now. Okay, but let's look at what strategic calculations, might explain the decision of APGA to adopt President Bola Tinubu as its presidential candidate.
It's very glaring.
Expected, right?
Expected, of course. Bianca Ono, the wife of the founder of APGA. Where is she now? She's on the side of the president and this government. So you don't expect the wife of the founder of the party to be with you, and then the party will now be dancing elsewhere. Professor Charles Oludo, of course, you know how he been singing the praises of the president. And the president was also there, even during the so it's been. I personally expected it. I mean, if I would have been shocked if APGA didn't even hadn't or
if APGA would field their own candidate.
Well, it was exactly that's why I would have shocked. I would have been shocked. Because APGA, whether I like it or not, with the kind of political configuration we have right now, APGA seems to be an offshoot of the APC. That's the way I see it, like an offshoot of the APC. Because if you look at the Soludo, his body language, his speech, and all that about the president, and all, so and it's one or two times I've gone to the presidency, and this has been reported. As I said, the major plank, the major reason I said that. I mean, it's unexpected. Is that Bianca Ono is a very, very powerful person. My choice of words, very powerful person within this government. So it would have been unusual for the APGA to have said they will field their own candidate or something. So I think it's part of the game plan. So for now, congratulations to the APGA of. I think the party is being restricted to Anambra right now as we speak.
Yeah, for now,
for now, yeah.
But what do you think?
It's I almost came back to my politician.
Go back again.
This is pure politics.
Okay.
And anybody who doesn't understand politics will see this as strange.
Okay.
But as long as you understand politics, if you remember the Anambra State governorship election, you have a Bianca who was dancing, with Governor Soludo. They were celebrating, and somebody said, is that not the minister under APC government? Look at you. We've also seen the president, sometimes even gave that body language that, I'm sorry, I had to still support my party, but then I'm your friend.
All right, just hold that thought. We have Ahmed calling in from Manchester City. Ahmed, from the city of Manchester.
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to you guys that you are doing a good job. And about all the people that are making allege of corruption, we really appreciate the work that you guys are doing. And we want to be keeping updates to see the final result of all those people who do those things. Because even though about the oil and gas also, when I see some money they're talking about, it was very disturbing. So, yeah, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, good evening. So I'm just want to greet you guys that a good job.
You do well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, we have just a few minutes to go. Let's look at the impact. What impact will this alliance have, particularly in the southeast, where APGA traditionally enjoys?
Particularly Anambra, as I said, is one state out of 5 for now that you have, and I think it's also it will pay off for APGA in both in the short and the long run. Why I say so is that first, they're not going to be having any candidate for the presidential election, and it's also going to strategically position them in the center of things, because even if Professor Soludo is not of the APC, but as I said, like an appendage of the APC, so he wouldn't have unfettered access to the seat of government. And just like we discussed last time about Adamawa, is that Adamawa governor that was Fintiri was saying that they want to find a way to key to the renewed hope. So this is also another way of getting to renewed hope. Agenda of the president of the APC. So for me, it's a win-win situation for APGA, and also, as I also said, it's a very creative way to do things. It's also very strategic for them to be in the very heart of the
So
president.
they
and
got
of
their
the party.
political calculations right.
Yes, of course. For me, I think it's a master stroke.
Master stroke.
It's a master stroke. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I wanted to land on that point just to say that the signals were clear.
Okay.
We're so sure that the Bianca's appointment is very strategic. The Soludo's romance with the center is very clear. So having this is just to say that let's not waste our time. We don't have to be on the ballot for the presidential election because we don't have a stake. However, I think one good thing about APGA is that they don't pretend to want to become a national party.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
been very, very restricted to Southeast, and they've been trying to even go beyond Anambra State, and they've not been able to achieve that. So when we've not even conquered Southeast, why deceive ourselves that we want to
the
go
national.
So for me, I
So you think they're
it's not
cutting
a
their
bad
codes
decision.
according to their
Exactly.
God, eh?
I think the man is very realistic. It's saying it the way it is. Let me not mince words that I am supporting this man. I'm supporting President Tinubu. That is very clear. And definitely the outcome of Anambra election may also be a confirmation to say, you rub my back, I rub your back.
Yes.
Just in rounding up this conversation, okay, just your final thoughts before.
My final word, as I said, this is a precursor, as I say, to the good things that Anambra may be enjoying. Don't be surprised that if by a stroke of providence that the president becomes re-elected, his mandate is renewed, then you might be seeing more positions coming from, going to Anambra. It may not just be, be somebody else another. So don't be, so it's, as I said, we are your people. Come.
All right,
Ibu, I want to speak the very smart Ibu. Ibu Nyang or something like that.
Your wife will get at
All right,
it.
gentlemen. There's a fine place for us to leave it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having this conversation with us.
Thank you.
Charles Adele,
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I love your bowler hat. Really beautiful. And that's it on Journalists Hangout this week. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalists Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. God bless Nigeria and thanks for watching.